Hey everyone, this is David. Welcome back behind the velvet rope. Let's just get right into it today because we are breaking it all down with the one, the only Sarah Barasia.
Hi, David Yantif. Oh my God, David, adore you.
Can I just tell you, I was just on IG looking at some old things from a week or two ago. Diana Jenkins has just called in the Ghostbusters, and
What?
she said that she's having her house saged to clear it from all of it, all the haters out there.
Ooh, okay. She's just gonna fight back. I think that's what people want. They just want you to like
She doesn't care.
say what you say, double down. I don't think she
She
doesn't give
does
a shit, I'm
not
sure.
care.
She's probably
Nope, she doesn't care. There's a lot of stuff going on about Randall Emmett. Have you seen this?
Oh my God. It's out here in LA. I live in LA and it's in the LA Times. I have not read it. I've just read like the recap of like the juiciest stuff. What's your thoughts? I mean, I loved your Emmett interview. I've listened to Layla's podcast. I've loved Layla on your show. I mean, to some degree,
Lala.
sorry.
You could listen. Kim D mispronounces everyone's name too. So, like, why shouldn't you? I mean,
I gotta meet
fair.
my girl Kim D. Kim D and I have so much in common. Okay, Lala.
I can't read this LA Times thing because it wants me to subscribe, and I'm not doing that.
I'll give you my subscription.
I mean, that's a problem, but it's coming out. I mean, I don't know if you have it there and you can read any of it, but it's just coming out that this is not good. I mean, the title is The Man Who Played Hollywood Inside Randall Emmett's Crumbling Empire. I mean, it's such a bad article. I mean, here's the thing that I know about Randall. Now, I have a friend, she's like a narcissist abuse expert, and so she always talks to me about, she actually dated Luis Aurelius, Teresa's person who she claims is a narcissist. She goes down and she says like Jim Edmonds and Meghan King's ex and Luis and Randall. She always says Randall is like classic narcissist, which I have a situation with Randall. I've had a situation. And here's the thing. Okay, look at how you always get excited when I'm about to reveal something.
I love tea. I love scandal.
Now it's just, listen, this is everyone's gonna love this because here's some behind the scenes stuff. I had Randall on my show. I absolutely loved him. I will agree. I loved him. But if you think about it, that is what a narcissist does, right? They win you over, right? Yes. But I'm not making any statements about him being. I just had him. I loved him. So that was that. We texted each other, loved each other, whatever. Then I had Megan Weaver on. Now, Megan Weaver is on Jeff Lewis's show, as we all know. Oh, look how excited you're getting.
Keep going.
So Megan Weaver is from Flipping Out. And Megan, listen, the thing is, as much as I suck as a person and I'm not good at anything in life, I'm good at this podcast and I'm good. Like I can read people. Like I'm a mess in my life, but I just can't. I know what situations are. So Randall, so I had Megan Weaver on. It has nothing really to do with Randall. It's Flipping Out, Jeff Lewis. Let's talk about Gage and Jenny. She's on the radio now with Jeff. However, Randall and Lala, if you remember, were on Flipping Out because Jeff did their house along with Megan.
Okay.
So the bottom line is, Megan didn't tell me. So we talked about that. All positive. Oh my God, Lala, love Lala. Megan wouldn't say anything bad about anyone. So the episode comes out, and in the title, it's like Megan Weaver on. I always put what we talk about. Jeff Lewis on Jeff and Jenny, on Jeff and Gage, Flipping Out. And I said on Randall and Lala, because we talked about that. Let's put that in the title. Let's get everyone to listen. We're going to talk about Randall and Lala. Period. That's really that end of it. So now, she told this story about Leonardo DiCaprio, about his beach house in Malibu and how his beach house was decorated Titanic theme. So I'm like, yes.
I remember this because this even made Vanity Fair. Keep going.
Went, right, because this is part of the story. This is not me bragging. This is actually part of the story. So, right. So I was like, wait a second, because now that I know what the media looks for, I'm like, Leonardo DiCaprio, one of the biggest movie stars in the entire world, had this beach house in Malibu that you stayed at. And there's like what, like Titanic posters of himself? Like he's like, this is like a shrine to the Titanic. I think that's kind of crazy. So, of course, the media did, and it went everywhere. Vanity Fair. So it went, and every time there was a press hit, so that the episode comes out, and as these things are being hit, I'm saying to Megan, like, hey, girl, like, you're making the big time. I mean, not with an ego, just like kidding around. Like, look at all, like, go knock on fucking Jeff Lewis's door and show him all this press you're getting over here. Like, fuck him. You're Megan Weaver. You know, it's fun. Then she was in Architectural Digest, and she's a designer. I'm like, I got you an Architectural Digest, honey. Megan and I had like a 4-day love affair. So this is important in this story because we were going back and forth. So I was in constant contact with her over the 4 days that this press erupted. Randall,
okay,
so Randall just, this is so period. Then my phone rings. It's fucking Randall Emmett. Okay. So I pick up and Randall's like, you know, Megan is really mad at you. Now he's doing a movie with Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly. I almost shit my fucking pants. I'm like, what? Like, I do not want to be on Megan Fox's bad side. Like, what did I do? He said Megan. I thought he meant Megan Fox. I'm not even like assuming that, right? You're on the movie set with Megan Fox. So I'm like, yeah, I literally almost shit my pants. I'm like, I don't want Megan Fox coming for me, Machine Gun Kelly. Like, I'm scared.
That would be awesome press, though.
That would be awesome press. Right. And he's like, no, not Megan Fox, you idiot, Megan Weaver. So, right. So now I'm like really confused. And he's like, well, I just spoke to Megan Weaver. I'm like, okay. What does, now, okay, let me also give you a backstory, a very quick backstory. He owed Megan Weaver money, allegedly. Megan didn't tell me this, but someone else. So this is just allegedly like a thing that was out there. Okay.
Which, by the way, I mean, Randall and 50 Cent had a very public, I mean, there were, you know, and that was over money and contract disputes and a lot of shady, allegedly.
And not for nothing, he owed Dana Wilkie money, our Dana Wilkie. And that is a public thing. And I think in this article, the highlights that I've read, I mean, allegedly, Randall would send assistants, people that worked for their team, to go get drugs and then meet him at various hotels. And he often wouldn't have the money. So he would ask in various ways for them to put it on their credit cards, get cash and pay for drugs. Like, I mean, the heart of this story, supposedly from all the highlights I've read so far, is, you know, he's a